Shalom, first and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men whom we believe the Heavenly Father set up to establish this word, who continually and diligently do so. Shalom to the sincere Akim out there doing likewise, continuing in the legacy of pushing this gospel and all true faith and sincerity. So I want to begin by going into the book of St. John, chapter 15, and verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And when you read that at face value, you would think that's talking about jumping in front of a bullet, all right, for a brother, or jumping in front of a speeding bus for an old lady, all right? Well, this is not talking about that, all right, because you got to remember when Yahweh Shah was on the scene, he spoke in parables. He spoke clear over the heads of the masses of people, including the disciples, all right? And hey, even a pork chop eating preacher will read this scripture and come to the conclusion that this means physically laying down your life for your brothers. Well, that don't mean that, all right? Because for one, Yahweh Shah was the ultimate sacrifice, all right? He was that lamb, all right, without blemish, that took away the sins of starting with the elect and ultimately the nation of Israel, all right? Let's just say even if you was to lay down your life for a friend in a physical sense, well, that wouldn't ensure his deliverance, all right, overall. You might save his life at that moment, but that don't mean he's going to be delivered, all right, just by you laying down your life, because you're not the ultimate sacrifice, all right? Now, let me get another quick scripture real quick before we get into this lesson, all right? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and starting at verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. So when you jump to St. John, the 15th chapter, and the 13th verse, that's another dark saying right there, all right? That's not literally dealing with you laying down your life in a physical sense, all right? Even a pork chop eating pastor will come to the conclusion that that's talking about that, all right? You know? Now, what that's talking about, when Yahweh Shah said no greater love than a man lay down his life, all right, for a friend, that means putting down everything you doing and pushing his gospel, all right? That pretty much means giving up your life, laying your life down, man. If you was an aspiring rapper or a guy that wanted to get into, being an actor or an athlete, well, you got to lay your life down for your friends, all right? Which the friends is the elect. And that's what we all did. We laid our life down. We don't have a life anymore, man. As far as our life is pushing this gospel, all right? Now, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, and starting at verse 19. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Verse 20, and they straightway left their nets and followed him. So they laid their life down. That net was their life, man. That was their lifeline. That was their job, all right? That was their life, all right? So when you put down whatever else you was doing as far as a career to push this word, all right, your family, your woman, or whatever life you had, that's what it means to lay your life down for a friend. No greater love than that, man. All right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, and starting at verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Yeah, so what was Peter basically saying? We have laid down our life, man. All right? We put away our life. We dropped what we was doing. We dropped our life, man. All right? To follow the Lord, which means to go out and seal the elect, which means you lay down your life for a friend, man. All right? That what that mean. This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 20. Wherefore, if ye be dead with Hamashiach from the rudiments of the world, why, as though living in the world, are ye subject to ordinance? Yeah, what Paul meant by saying you be dead with Yahushua to the rudiments of this world, which means you laid down your life. It don't mean we physically died, all right? Which, when you read John the 15th chapter where it say no greater love than him who lay down his life, that means dying to this world, man. Every aspiration you had, every dream you had, that dies, man, all right? The old man died, man, and you're born again, man. So basically you lay down your life concerning this world, all right, to show love to a friend, all right? Because the elect is known as the friends of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? So by us laying down our life, we doing a great service to the Lord's friends, all right? His sheep, by sealing them, man, all right? Doing his work and, you know, putting off or dropping our nets like the disciples did. We dropped everything we was doing to do this work, man. All right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it, all right? Also, like it reads in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, all right, where it talk about those who stood so stiffly and who didn't care about their life unto death, man, all right? That what that mean. We don't care no more about the aspirations we had, all right? Matter of fact, let me get another quick scripture before I close. All right, this is the book of Luke 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life, also he cannot be my disciple. Yeah, so this actually lines up with no greater love than he who lay down his life. All right? Is that what you do, man? When you go out and teach this word, when you commit to being a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you laying down your life, all right? You're not physically, jumping in front of a bullet for the elect. No, but you laying down everything that you was into. You putting that down for them, all right? So, hey, that was pretty much it. I hope this was an edifying lesson. Until the next time I say, Shalom.